Hello, hello. Old Dad here. Roman Reigns got destroyed. Both him and Jay. It was wonderful. Let's get into this. All right, so let's start out with two Grande Americanos, El Grande Americano. The fact that there was two of them, does that mean Chad Gable's back? Because that makes an old dad happy. That makes an old dad happy that he's... And LWO loses. Did anybody else see that coming? Now them looking as good as they did? That was something else. That shows why they're there. So, old dad's pretty impressed with LWO. But did I see them winning the titles? Not a chance. Not a chance. Maybe if it was Ray and Dragon Phoenix, or not Dragon Phoenix, it's Ray Phoenix. Dragon Lee. Alright, messed that all up. That's okay. I forgive me. AJ Styles teams up with the Kabuki Warriors. Did that make old dad happy? Of course it did. I got to see Asuka. Kyrie Singh's amazing. And AJ Styles pins Rey Mysterio. See what I did? AJ Styles pins Dominic. Now my prediction, Dominic loses the title but wins the AAA title. That's my prediction. And then you got a world champion in Judgment Day again. Not to mention, AJ Styles gets to run with the title. That's my prediction. I'll stand by that one too. We'll see if I'm right next week. Or is it this week? I think it's this weekend. SummerSlam. All right. That note's just had two El Grande Americanos and the AJ Styles thing. Asuka looks fantastic, by the way. She always does. CM Punk schools Gunther. He just schools him. Puts his hand on his mic. I'm telling you what. I've always made it clear I'm not the biggest CM Punk fan. But there's a reason he has that spotlight, and he showed it right there. That was something else. Nikki Bella looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. She looked so good. And then Piper Niven looked great in that match. Piper Niven, I'm telling you what, underutilized. She shouldn't be a sidekick. She needs to be the head of the table. Well, probably bad phrasing being Roman Reigns was in this one. I'm just saying, Piper Niven needs a little more time. And I got a Riptide. Now, Stephanie took the win, but I got a Riptide. I'm pretty happy about that. They all look good. They all did well. But if I took anything and wanted to have something a little bit more, I would want a little more Piper Niven in there. I just think that she stands out. Now, Lyra Valkyria wore a skirt. See, I got a piece of paper. I wrote stuff down. Sloppy handwriting. Lyra Valkyria wore a skirt and old dad laughed. Why? I get that, she's a female and you're in wrestling. It's funny to me. If a girl wants to be like her, she's going to want to wrestle in a skirt and she ain't going to have... Why? It's funny. She's got like crazy wardrobe. That's an old dad opinion. I think, and so it ain't misunderstood. Old dad thinks Lyra Valkyria is one of the top females of the next generation. I've made it clear before. As far as the next generation and old dad's pick, it's Roxanne Perez, Lyra Valkyria. Then that's Stephanie, then Julia. Ivy Nile. I'm going to go off on an X thing. Ivy Nile, it showed her with her hair and stuff. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm hoping that fantastic. Okay. Rusev crushes Sheamus, but Sheamus still won the match. Sheamus wins the match with the bro kick. Sheamus is basically unstoppable. Sheamus is amazing. And poor Grayson Waller. He's just being fed to the wolves. And what's happening with Austin Theory? Austin Theory's becoming a good guy. He is. If you watch him on X, he motivates me. He motivates me. Now does that mean I go hit the gym and be like, brr? Sometimes. I ended up going back to the gym. Did I do well? No. If it was a donut that I had to press, maybe so. But old dad, come on. Old dad ain't meant for the gym anymore. I'm just moving stuff. I'm happy to move because I'm old. Old dad. And, oh yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh my gosh, how did I miss this? Roman Reigns got destroyed. Now I see the thing on X and it said, who's the best spear? And it had Edge in there. Edge was never the best spear. Edge, that's an old dad opinion. But I'm watching spears and Edge's was like I grab you and I lay you down. Roman Reigns had a decent spear. Roman Reigns compared to Goldberg's spear back in the day? No contest. Braun Breaker, by far, best spear. Jey Uso? No, Roman's is better than Jey's. Braun Breaker? That's scary. He's got a spear that's just scary. He's got the kind of spear that you're like, oh my gosh, don't get up. Just stay on the ground. And now you can't even do that because you got Bronson Reed. You stay on the ground, you're getting tsunamied. You get up, you're getting speared. You're done. And I hope, and I know this is not the popular, I hope Braun Breaker stands tall. I do. I want Braun Breaker to win. I want Bronson Reed to win. I just think they're such a dominant force right now. And did you see the thing where Triple H is going to his car and he does the whole spit thing? That's worth a look-see. That's funny. I got a kick out of that. And they do that behind the scenes stuff. That was pretty neat. I kind of like that because here's the thing. Even though, well, I'm watching it, it's just as real old dad as me running the sweeper. But when I see the behind the scenes stuff, it's no different than watching a movie. You watch a movie, you believe in Superman, right? I've always said about going to the doctors and asking them if they could turn me into a cyborg. Every doctor I've ever had. Will you turn me into a cyborg? No. One doctor told me my insurance wouldn't cover it. I believe him. I was supposed to have a monitor put into it. They basically told me I'd have to pay for the whole thing because my insurance doesn't cover it. And hey, I work for a hospital. So anyway, I also asked them if I can have Kryptonian DNA put into me. That's one of them things I'll ask. If someone goes to stab me with a needle, I'm like, is that Kryptonian DNA? Because that's what I want. That's what I want. Anyways, rabbit trail, rabbit. So, I watch it just like I watch a movie. I get into it. Black Adam, I'm all about that. I was all about it. I loved it. And when Superman came out in Black Adam, I was like, yes, please. Because you know Black Adam would beat Superman. I mean, Superman's weak to magic. Just throw that out. Anyway, I'm off on comic books instead of being wrestling and stuff like that. So seeing the behind the scenes things is no different than seeing behind the scenes of a movie. I thought it was pretty awesome. I thought some of that stuff that they did there was fantastic. I thought wrestling tonight was fantastic. Some matches were pretty predictable. I didn't see the LWO winning. I didn't. Did I see them being as good as they were? I didn't see that either. That made me happy. El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano costing them the match. Didn't see that either. Beautiful. Old Dad loved it. What did you think? Like, share, subscribe. I will see you next time. Later.